Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1, will present to you Smart Economy. And my name is Ahmad, Zubair, Hashim, and I will proceed to the report summary. Okay, we have done some tasks that need to be complete for our project. For power scheduling, we have tried using the coding that we have found from internet. And after we tried the coding, we met some failures, which means that the coding that run into the MATLAB is not working. So our solution is, obviously, we need to try and find the errors and fix it if possible. If possible, also we also want to try to upgrade the coding for a better algorithms. Okay, next. Before is power scheduling, and right now we proceed to the comfort control. For comfort control, as for now, we have bought all the components that are needed for our project. And for our project, we have concluded in our discussion to use Blink. It is an application that which you can interface the smartphone with an Arduino. So for Blink, it is require a Wi-Fi module that which called ESP8266. So of course, we have done something in it too. We try to connect the Blink with the Arduino and to the smartphone, but still we find some errors in result. So what to do? What left to do? We need to fix the errors, obviously. Once we fix the error, we need to fix the error to make sure that the connection between the smartphone and Arduino is possible. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is IZAZAYA HANAFI. So basically, I will present objective of our project. Okay, we have three objectives, which is first, we design a monitoring structure to manage energy for the usage of house, as we limit the power usage not exceed 5 kilowatts. For the second objective is to create an intelligent and comfort home to be lived in. So for this project, we focus on lighting and temperature. So the third objective is to oversee the intelligent home that using renewable source refer to solar energy of the energy consumption. So this is our objective. Next to the slide. Next slide. I will explain to you about the purpose methodology for power management system. Okay, first, energy consumed and equal to source weightage times daily operating hours. Next, we also take note about the energy that photovoltaic panel produce. So, to manage the power for that house, we need to know about the how many energy that the photovoltaic panel can be produced. So to calculate the energy that photovoltaic panel to produce is energy photovoltaic produce equal to energy daily consumed over electronics efficiency times battery charge over discharge efficiency. Next, size of the photovoltaic panel used. So we need to include this because we need to know how many solar panels that can be used for the house. So for the calculation is size of the radiation needed over daily solar radiation. Next, schedule for our appliances, which is we have time of working for the appliances that we put at our house. For we put air conditioner, lamp, washing machine, dishwasher, refrigerator and fan.
Okay, let's proceed to the next slide, which is current stage of project. And first of all, my name is Ahmad SHAUQI bin KAMARUDDin. And to next slide, please. So, the current stage of our project, in term of power management, the first is the progress in developing the algorithm is still ongoing. So we have found there is some aspect that we need to consider, such as weather condition in Dubai, and also some other aspect which is the main factor to be discussed regarding to this project. And no matter how, we will try to find a suitable algorithm for our project. And the second one, we have referred some coding provided in internet that's suitable for our smart home, but we need to modify it with important elements such as weather condition and appliances that we use for our smart home. This is the complete circuit of circuit assembly. We have combined all the 3 steps, and this is the result what we get. This is how Blinks work. So first of all, we need to install Blink apps into our smartphone, and then we need to put Blink library into our coding to ensure that the smartphone and our hardware is well connected. And the most important thing is that we need internet access in order to ensure that both hardware and our smartphone can be connected. So that's all.
Assalamualaikum. We meet again. So I will explain more on upgraded work for submitted proposal. So in this section, I'm comparing between the previous proposal that we have submitted and the current work we are working in right now. So for submitted proposal, we actually for power scheduling, we saying in the proposal set, ceiling fan is used as an appliance in living room. That is previously, but after we discussing and we decided that we instead of using ceiling fan, we using an air conditioner, which is planned to be used as an appliance to counter with the temperature. Next, in the proposal, we didn't get any ideas to create the coding for power scheduling. And as for now, we have found the coding, and we also already tried the coding to make it work, or to make it is work or not. That is for power scheduling. For comfort control, during the in our submitted proposal, we decided to use the system in 3 rooms, but we discussing and think that 3 room is a bit bigger, so we decided to reduce a room. Instead of using 3 rooms, we use 2 rooms only in one home in the system. Next was schematic diagram for the circuit that has been obtained. In proposal, we have obtained the schematic diagram, but as we working it right now, the schematic diagram that we have obtained, we try and with the all electronic component that we have been bought, we have assembled the components according to the schematic diagram. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Next presenter. My name is NAZRIN ALIAS, and I'm going to present to you about encountered issues in the project. Okay, every project has their own issue. Okay, next please. Okay, this is our for control issues. We have which is unable to interface Arduino and smartphone, which is in our comfort control. We use Blink, which is application which is can connect between smartphone and Arduino. However, to connect these two or interface these two, which is however we need to first install the library in Arduino, and next connect both of them Wi-Fi. However, we need a certain Wi-Fi that can connect both of them. Okay, next is unable to run Arduino. Why? Because some of library in Arduino we have to download it first. Second, wasting space on board. When we do put the hardware and do the wiring on the board, some of them the wiring look like the circuit looks so complex, which is hard to fix if it have the error. Scheduling and power management issues. We have unable to find suitable algorithm for power scheduling and algorithm for simulation the power consumption. Next, unable to run the program in MATLAB and Simulink, which is some of MATLAB and Simulink don't have enough library. Next is less experience handling software. However, as we know, we do use MATLAB before, but not Simulink. This is our difficulty to handle the new software that we just know about it. For example, Simulink. Okay, next is to suggested solution to solve our issues. Okay, for comfort control, just before I mentioned about cannot run the Arduino. Why? Because we lack of library. Okay, what we need to do is add the library to Arduino, which is we need to upload certain library, which is, for example, in Arduino they do not install library, just like for LM35, which is for sensor control, for temperature control sensor. We need to upload the library to in our Arduino to enable interface between temperature sensor with the Arduino. Next, we reducing the usage of component, which is we need to renovate our circuit, which is make it more simple about using certain Wi-Fi, which is we cannot interface between Arduino and smartphone because we need a certain Wi-Fi to connect between of them. Okay, this is using Wi-Fi ESP8266 as the type of Wi-Fi that can connect both of them. Okay. Next, for power scheduling and power management. Okay, before this, I do mention we cannot run certain algorithm in MATLAB and Simulink because the lack of library, same as Arduino, which is all we need to do is find a library in the internet and upload it to MATLAB and Simulink. Next, find and do research a suitable algorithm. Next, practice more often using software, which is we need to install our Simulink and MATLAB in our laptop and do keep practice to make sure we are able to handle the software easily. First, our comfort control is talking about the temperature, how we regulate and monitor our temperature in our house. How? This is the way we want to apply in our solar smart home. Okay, make sure our house the temperature is 25 and 22. For lighting, we do set up daylight factor 4 and above. Okay, we proceed for Gantt Smart Economics project. Okay, for this week we gonna focus about system development. How we gonna develop our system to make sure we achieve our objective, which is build up the system which can have the good comfort control, and next can have a good system, can monitor power for appliance and good system for power scheduling.
So last but not least, for future work. Next slide please. For the future work, we have 3 tasks we need to do after this preliminary design review. First, we make algorithm encoding of power management and power scheduling system that's suitable with weather conditions at Dubai. So we will include this weather condition at Dubai and also the element that I said before in the purpose methodology. Next, make coding that can control comfort control system using Blink application. As we mentioned at the purpose methodology at the comfort control, we want to use Blink application, which is we want to control the comfort control using smartphone, so that the lighting, the light and the fan will turn on using Blink application. Next, we want to integrate power management system and with comfort control system so that they are working at the same time. That's all from me. Thank you.